everybody, and welcome to week 10, day 4. Well, today we have this writing page with a new topic on it, and you've seen these before. At the top, you have the day of the week to color in to show what day you were doing this page. And here's the question you're going to answer this time. What can you do to help around the house? Well, I'm sure since you have been at home, you've been helping a lot around the house. Here are some ideas. Sweep the floor, and there's those smiley E's. Mrs. Rubel loves those. Sweep. Mop the floor. So sweeping is with a dry broom, and mopping is with something wet that you're mopping up dirt. Wash the dishes. Maybe you helped wash the dishes. Fold the laundry. So there are some ideas, but maybe you've been doing some other help around the house. Draw a picture. What have you been doing to help around the house? Draw yourself and draw yourself doing the activity. And you can choose one of these. You could color one of these that you like to do also, or just draw a picture of yourself doing it. And here's the beginning of our sentence. I can help. And then we are to write what we are doing to help around the house. Now, I know you've all been helping a lot. I am going to try to just write a sentence that is very easy for me. And that's okay. I need to practice, though, words I don't know. And so I am going to practice helping. I can help. I'm going to make dinner. Okay? So I can help make dinner, or make my favorite dinner. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Okay, so I can help make. I need to use long A because, do you hear it? Make. Do you hear A? Well, first we have so I know the letter for that is M. A. I'm going to need A. A, K, K. I believe it's K, and in order for A to say its long sound, I need magic E to sit silently there and help me. I can help make my favorite dinner. That's as fast as a snap sight word. Favorite. I bet you can find that somewhere in our word cards. Hear A. Favorite. And I know that makes the spelling pattern that should say favorite, but we say favorite. My favorite dinner. I think I have room here if I leave a space. D. I know that's D. I'm using my sounds on my sound chart. D, Now, do you remember that if I just put an R, it would say din-er, like putting on the brakes? I need a helper letter, and boy, E is a hard worker. It is going to help R at the end say dinner. Okay, instead of din-er, it says dinner. I can help make my favorite dinner of chicken. I hear ch, and I know we learned H, best friend C, makes the ch sound like chin. Ch, k, k. Ooh, k. I know C and K make that at the end of words, and I am writing that chick, and then I believe there's an ending, chicken. Sounds like the letter N's name, but I think N is going to need a helper E also. I can help make my favorite dinner of chicken. Ooh, I love chicken. I need to put my period. Now, if I remembered everything, I am going to get to color these stars. I used capital letters. There was only one in my sentence, so I get to color this star. Okay. Next is I use spaces. Even though I did not use my spacer stick, let's see if I made good spaces. Ooh, I did. All right, I'm going to get to color that star also. And lastly, I used punctuation. That's what that big word says, punctuation. Punctuation just means how did you end your sentence? It was either a period, a question mark, or even an exclamation point. Yes, I have punctuation. That means I showed you what was happening at the end of my sentence with a period this time. All right, so you can color all of those. Moving on to math. You don't have to write about your dinner. You can write anything else that you've been doing to help. All right. Subtract to take apart 10. Do you remember when we did addition to make 10 and the whole page made 10? Well, this time it's subtraction and we're going to be taking apart all of those 10s. So every equation we make is going to begin with 10 because we're taking apart a group of 10 minus some. So let me do a little sample. I'm going to use my small markers this time because I need a lot of room, I think, on this one. And we're going to have 10, so I need to have 10 dots. 2, 3, 4. Got a lot of orange. 5. Let's see what else I can find in here. And there's a green. 6. Ooh, I need some more. Come on, little counters. Here's 1. 7. 8. 9. And I just need one more. See in my little bin here. Here we go. 10. Okay? All right, so let's make sure I really put 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now you know we need to show our work, and if we just sweep all these off, we will not know how many were there in the beginning. We'll know in our brain, but we won't be able to show that. So now that I counted out the right number of counters, I am going to put circles, one for each of the counters that I used. Okay? And I think they're playing a game, so I'm putting them around on this volleyball court. All right, so there we go. I've got another team over here. And now I have 10. Now, the story says 4 players leave. So we need to write the number 4. We also need to put an X on 4 of the players. I'm going to start on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the group of players that they needed to go. They need to go home. And now we need to know that equals how many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That equals 6. All right, and that is all done. You're just going to be taking apart 10, and on the inside, they wrote 10 for you. Minus however many have X's. So this time you really already know how many we start with. So you don't even have to count, you only have to decide how many we're subtracting. So for the sample, we are subtracting units minus 8. That's how many have X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are 2, that equals 2 soccer balls left. Okay. So you're going to continue to do that with the other ones on the inside. We've got footballs, we've got basketball hoops, we've got baseball bats. And on the back here is a group of 10 lacrosse nets. And so the player holds this and then they pass a ball back and forth. And then they throw it into the goal. One person does. So let's see if we have 10 to start. I think I'm going to count these and then I'll count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there are 10. All right, so minus, and now 6 players showed up. So we need to know how many how many lacrosse sticks did we need for 6 players? How many did we need for 6? So here's our bunch of lacrosse sticks, and 6 players are going to pick them up. So here we go. Player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, those players all have a lacrosse stick. And we're going to subtract those from the group, -6. How many are still left for players to pick up? 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 4 lacrosse sticks ready for someone else to play with. So we need 4 more players. Okay, everybody, nice and short. Day 4 of week 10. All right, so I will see you next time.